if I told you there was an ETF on the market that is absolutely crushing the biggest names on the market? We're talking about QQQ, SMH, and VGT, and this ETF is crushing them, and smart money is putting their money into this ETF. This ETF is SMH. Your mind's gonna be blown about the results that SMH is getting, and I'm gonna leave you guys 5 reasons why you should buy SMH at the end of this video. So let's get to it. Hey guys, my name is Steve, and I run the Frugal Expat website, where we try to help people to save more and invest better. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down SMH and why it is one of the most underrated growth ETFs for 2025. Alright, let's get to it. Now, what is SMH? SMH is a VanEck semiconductor ETF. Now, this ETF is tracking the top 25 semiconductor companies on the US stock market. Now, these are not all US companies. As you can see, we have Taiwan Semiconductors, and that is a Taiwanese company. Now, everything is being powered by these chips, and we're talking about the computers we have. I mean, if you look at the Mac Mini with the M4 chip, that thing is tiny. I mean, we are talking about something that as tiny as having just maybe 2 iPhones together, and it just lifts up a little bit. That's how tiny computers are becoming. Now, we're talking about chips that are in our iPhones, our Google Pixels, our Samsungs. We're talking about chips that are in our car to have everything work. We're talking about chips in your game systems. We're talking about chips in everything. Now, the reason why this is so important is because everything is being powered by these chips. Everything is being creating, innovating, and computing. And so what we're trying to see is, how can we invest our money to create even more and more wealth? Well, SMH is doing this, and the performance is going to shock you alone, and that's why I'm talking about this ETF. Now, I started investing in this ETF maybe about a year ago. I was just like, oh, you know, I like semiconductors, I like Taiwan Semiconductors, and I thought this could be a place. Now, with this ETF, there's going to be some volatility. This semiconductors is going to go up and down, and depending on the market. I mean, if China invades Taiwan, wow, you're going to see a huge dip. Now, this is something to think about. So we're going to be breaking it down. We're going to look at the performance. We're going to look at how it compares to QQQ, VGT, and SMH. We're also going to look at it, why you should own this. And I'm going to give you 5 great reasons why you should be buying SMH today. Now, let's take a look at the performance numbers. Now, these numbers are going to shock you, and it's pretty crazy to think about. SMH has an annualized performance over the last 10 years of 30.09%, VGT 22.62%, QQQ 19.69%, and SMH is 17.85%. So we have 4 different great ETFs that are growth focused, and with VGT all in tech, you're gonna have some of the highest, but it's only 22.62%. SMH, with just 25 different semiconductor companies, is doing about 30.09%. Now, those numbers may shock you. You may be thinking, all right, that's only the last 10 years. What about a little bit longer? Well, SMH has been around since December of 2011, and since then, it's had an average annualized return of 25%. Now, those numbers are even more shocking. Now, the biggest dip, of course, was in 2022 when it came down about negative 33%, but the NASDAQ 100 was down a little bit over 32%. So it's not so bad. But if you looked at even further and you were to annualize and had indexed kind of these same companies, there would have been a huge drop in the dot-com boom and a huge drop in 2008. But those are some things to think about. With those huge drops, it's going to still have a pretty good average, because when the market goes up, it's going to go up as well. Because right now we have lots of things going into AI. We have lots of things going into cloud systems. We have lots of things going into computing, and you need good semiconductors. Now, why is SMH dominating? I've got 3 reasons why SMH is dominating the market right now. First reason, it's perfect for those mega trends. Right now, AI is going crazy. I mean, you have OpenAI, you have Google, you got Apple, you have all these other companies creating their own AI, and it needs more chips. Number 2 is the concentration of these companies. So it's got 25 of the top semiconductor companies in this ETF, and the top 10 makes up about 73% of this ETF. So you're getting a huge concentration in some of the top semiconductor companies in the world. And so that's why this kind of has that power. Now, QQQ's got 100 different companies, VGT's got 320 companies, SMH has 220 companies, and they're not so concentrated in those top companies. as an SMH. So that's why this is proving to be one of the best ones on the market. Number 3 reason is the holdings really do matter. Now, Nvidia is about 22% in this ETF, and it's the top AI company in the world. It's creating the top AI chips in the world. Then you have Taiwan Semiconductors, which is 10.5%. It is one of the largest chip manufacturing companies in the world. And we just saw the US government trying to buy some of Intel to create more chips. Then you have Broadcom, which is doing networking and wireless chips. You have AMD, which is probably the second biggest competitor to Nvidia. Then you have ASML, which is the company that creates the machines that create the chips. So Taiwan Semiconductors is buying machines from ASML, and then they're creating chips for Nvidia and AMD. It's just a whole bunch of all these monopolies together creating an effective machine that creates chips that power the entire world. Now, there are a few risks when owning SMH, and it's not always pretty. I mean, we are talking about a company that's concentrated in about 25 different companies. In the top 10, making about 73% of this. So downturns do happen majorly on this. It's like owning like one stock, and all of a sudden it takes a dive about 70%, and you lost your shirt because you put all your money into the one stock and hoping it would skyrocket because all the other .com companies were skyrocketing, and now you just lost 80-90% of your money. That could happen. So there are so many different things that can make this go poof. And in 2022, the market did crash a little bit, and SMH did go down about 33%. But when the AI market kind of boomed in 2023 and went up about 73 to 74%. So you have the possibilities of having huge risk and also huge rewards. Now, if we look at SMH versus some of the competition like QQQ, VGT, and SEHG, we're going to see some different things. SMH versus QQQ, you're going to see a company with 25 companies versus an ETF with 100 different companies. Now, QQQ is going to be a little bit more diverse, so it's going to provide more stability. More stability can be good for people that are looking for that stability. Now, QQQ is no slouch. It's done about over 19% average over the last 10 years, and it's been around since 1999, so it's done a great job. Now, SMH is a little bit more concentrated, so you're going to get more growth potential with it, but there's also more risk. And QQQ is going to give you more stability. SMH versus VGT. SMH is all about semiconductors. VGT does all technology. So we're talking about hardware, computers, software, semiconductors. SMH is just semiconductors. So there's a little bit difference. VGT is more diversified in the entire tech sector, while SMH is just diverse in just one tech sector, and that is semiconductors. With SMH versus SEHG, SEHG is diverse in not only just tech, it's also diverse with healthcare, financials. It's all sorts of different growth sectors within the market. It holds about 220, 230 different holdings, and SMH is just one sector within the tech market. So you have a little bit of that. So those are kind of the differences. Now, SEHG, QQQ, and VGT have lower performances compared to SMH, but they're also a little bit more diverse and a little bit more stable compared to SMH. Now, I told you there's gonna be 5 reasons to buy SMH, and I'm gonna go over those 5 reasons right now. So here are 5 reasons why you should be buying SMH today. Number 1 is the unmatched performance. We are talking about an annualized return of 30.09% over the last 10 years. That is amazing news. That is almost 1,300% in the last 10 years. So if you put in $10,000 10 years ago, that money would have grown to about $138,000 today. So if that was $100,000, it would have been $1.388 million. So that is the power of this ETF. And since its inception in 2011, it has done about 25% annually every single year. So there's going to be ups and downs, of course, but there's going to be some huge ups and a little bit huge downs. So you got to think about that. Reason number 2 is the perfect storm of megatrends. I've talked about this before. Now, we have all the AI booming right now. We have innovation booming right now. We have computers and quantum computers going crazy. We have 5G getting in a lot of different countries. We have electric cars on the market, from Tesla to all the others with like BYD in China. We have some others just booming on the market. So it's just like a perfect storm for this ETF to be around. Reason number 3 is the concentration in the top companies. Now, it's got the top 10 makes up about 73% of this ETF. So you have a huge concentration in some of the best computing and best chip companies in the world. Reason number 4 is supply dominance. We are talking about some of the biggest, almost monopolies on the market in the semiconductor space. We have Nvidia that makes up about 80% of the AI chips made. ASML makes up about 90% of the machines that make semiconductor chips. Taiwan Semiconductors makes about 90% of the semiconductor chips in the world. All these monopolies together are creating a huge dominance in supply chain. If one goes broke, well, you can see a little bit of huge risk, but all of these working together creates some of the huge monopoly that SMH has created, and it's going to continue to grow with all these innovations and creations. Reason number 5, it is still early in the cycle. I mean, we're talking about Nvidia just switched to AI chips in 2023, and it's only 2025 right now. So SMH is still booming. It is continued to still boom with these semiconductors. There's things that are going on that we aren't even seeing right now because the technology is advancing so fast. So we are early in the cycle. If you start investing today and you kind of dollar cost average, you have the opportunity to see huge gains in the future. I mean, I started buying when it was $220 and it was going up and down, and I thought, oh, did I make the right choice? But right now it's sitting at $297. Well, I think I made the right choice. But it will continue to grow, and we are in the early stages of this technology boom with semiconductors. So it's early to kind of start investing. That's the 5 reasons why I think you could start investing into SMH today. Now, we're not going to sell our house, mortgage it, and put all of our money into SMH. That may not be the smartest decision. Now, some people have that risk appetite, but for me, I probably do not have that risk appetite. So I'm going to have a simple, good investment strategy. Now, a good investment strategy could be having like a core position like a VOO or a VTI, having some growth, maybe a QQQ, and then throw in some SMH with that. And then maybe if you wanted some stability, have a good dividend ETF, like maybe SCHD, DGRO, or even a VYM. Those could be some stability that kind of helps balance out that SMH and QQQ. Now, that is a good way that you could start investing your money. Now, like I said, you can just have a little bit of core, you can add a little bit of growth, and then throw in maybe 5, 10, 15% of SMH to give it a little bit of boost. Now, if you have some more risk, maybe you want to add a little bit more, but that's up to you. That is up to your strategy. Now, a little bit of some final thoughts. SMH isn't just crushing QQQ, VGT, SCHD. It is making a huge statement on one thing, and that is semiconductors are dominating the market. Right now, you have an opportunity. If you're a conservative investor and looking for more income, there are some other places to go to. If you want a little bit more risk into your appetite and you're looking for something to kind of blast your portfolio up and up, SMH could be the ETF to buy and hold. Now, if you are in between that, you can just buy like a good QQQ or VGT to have kind of that tech exposure and that semiconductor exposure into your portfolio. But if you wanted a little bit more, SMH could be an ETF to buy and hold for the future. I believe that semiconductors are the future. Right now, they are making some of the best products in the market. TSMC is making 5 nanometer chips and working on the technology to do 3 nanometer chips. That just means everything is getting smaller, everything is getting cheaper, everything is creating and making technology to be innovative for our future. If you're not into using AI right now, well, AI is something that's starting to dominate the market. Coders are using AI to code faster. Writers are using AI to write faster. Video editors are using AI to edit videos faster. There are so many possibilities on the market today that SMH is just allowing you to have a piece of that action. You may not know what are the best semiconductor companies in the next 5, 10, or 15 years, but SMH is going to rotate those in and out. Nvidia wasn't the biggest name on the market 10 years ago. In 2018, their stock price was around $3, and then it blasted off in 2023 and 2024. So this ETF is allowing you to have the ability to have a piece of that semiconductor action. So let me know in the comments, do you like SMH? Is this something that you may want to add to your portfolio? And if you have another great tech ETF that I should be talking about, leave it down in the comments and I'll answer right away, and I could make a video about it. If you're wanting to have a great way to find some of this information for yourself, I use Seeking Alpha. I'm gonna leave a link in my description and you guys can check it out. All right, until next time, I'll see you in our next video.